St. Aloysius Gonzaga, a Jesuit saint who died when he was 24 in the year 1591. He was of a noble family, well-to-do, very wealthy. He was the oldest of 8 children, and he was to inherit all of his family's wealth. So when he was 12-year-old and he shared his desire to give his life over to God, to become a priest, a religious, then his father wasn't best pleased. In fact, to take that out of his head, he sent him off to study, and I think he even went to Spain, and he studied even there in the royal court in Spain, and to kind of take his head out from going down that path, and so to bring him into right reason, as his father would have been thinking, a life of honor, of worldly glory, and that's what his father was thinking for him. But however, his heart was set, his mind was on, let's say, his heart was set on treasures in heaven rather than worldly wealth, treasures of this world, as the gospel would say today, and Jesus taught us. Anyway, he desired to enter into the religious order, the newly founded religious order, the Jesuits, and after a long battle his father finally gave way and he entered into the Jesuits. And he wasn't in the Jesuits so long because he died when he was 24. He didn't even become a priest. He was renowned for his purity and for his penance. Even back then, there would have been the impurity, the sensual lures of the world, and he was renowned for keeping good custody of his eyes, and that he wouldn't let his eyes be drawn away from into anything that was impure. He would keep his eyes set, and he was a man of true interiority, whose heart was truly set on the things of heaven, on the things of God. That's something that we could learn from him in this impure world in which we are living in, and also from the materiality of the things of this world, to have our hearts set on the things of God. To do so, we have to be men and women of true interiority, spiritual men and women, men of prayer and of penance, so as to have our hearts free from the things of this world, so as to have them set on the things of heaven. In the gospel, to finish off, Jesus says, the lamp of the body is the eye. If then the light inside you is darkness, what darkness that will be. What is Jesus speaking of here? Well, those whose eye is diseased, and he's talking mainly of the spiritual eye, the intellect, the heart, whose heart and intellect are diseased, and call things that are truly good, like chastity, like prayer, like a life given over to God, like a life of penance, a spiritual life. Some people would call these things bad, and that's what he's saying here. That is true light. All these good things, the life of virtue is truth, is light. But some people within themselves, they call them bad. So how dark would it be in the soul of that person who calls what is good wrong, who calls what is light darkness? And there are many people in the world today deceived by the lies of the world, who call what is good wrong, who call what is light darkness, and how dark it is in the souls of those people, immersed in sadness and in all kinds of vice. So we can turn to St. Aloysius now and ask him for his intercession, that he will help us, that our hearts may be free from the things of this world, from the sensual things of this world, and that they may be set on the things of heaven. Amen.